What's up, guys? Today we're getting into this right here. This is going to be a EDC Pocket Dump, or Everyday Carry Pocket Dump. And it is pretty much exactly what it sounds like, and it's pretty much I'm going to be going over one by one kind of all the items that I carry in my pockets on a daily basis. And we're going to get into it. I'm just going to bring them out one by one, starting with basically the simple stuff. This right here, I carry this around my neck pretty much everywhere I go. And if I'm leaving out of the house, this is going to be on my neck right here. This is pretty much the companion right here. This thing is awesome. This is the Foltz Minimalist neck knife. And look at this. Look how small that is, and look at like the ergonomic grip. And the great thing about this is it's always there. You know what I mean? You can put this on, and literally you'll get used to it to where it'll feel weird if you aren't wearing it. You know what I mean? You can put this under a t-shirt, and literally no one will even know that it's there. You won't even notice that it's there. But the day that you need it, and you remember that, hey, I'm in a shitty situation and I got this thing as my last resort right up under my clothing, whatever, and I can pull this out and defend myself. It's an awesome peace of mind. I really love this little thing, and it's a like look up close at the handle on this and everything. It's quite nice. I love the I think it's the G10 handle right there and all. Anyways, I love that little guy right there. So that's my neck knife that I carry with me all the time. I'll just sit it there. And another thing I usually carry on a daily basis is this is just kind of like my key setup. We'll get into this. My keys, how I carry them, I just carry them on this right here. You can pick these up at any REI or whatever. It's just a black diamond carabiner. Just go ahead and get a good carabiner that locks right here with the lock mechanism. So whenever you put it on your belt or whatnot, you can lock that down and not worry about this thing coming off or falling off or whatever you put it on. I've had this thing for like 2.5 years, and I've never kept a keychain as long as I've had this one. I really like the system I've got going on there. So that's what I got. Those are my keys, my truck keys, and all that. And I'm going into kind of the flashlight of my choice. This is the Phoenix. This is the PD35 right here from y'all know this company. It's the Phoenix lights, and I don't know. I really like this light. It's pretty bulky. You can see the size of it. You can see it in my hand, and I don't know. The main reason I usually carry this light with me, in all honesty, is because I found that the other lights just weren't suiting my needs. The main needs I have for a light are basically commuting home whenever it's dark outside, on my electric unicycle, my bike, my skateboard, whatever it may be in the city, whether it may be walking or whatnot. And I need something bright as shit with a strobe mode on it, because whenever I cross over intersections or whatnot, it's gotten so bad out there. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. If y'all commute through the city or whatnot, people are so bad at driving nowadays. If you don't have any form of light or whatnot, and you're out there riding around at night, walking at night, it is just, you're putting yourself in danger. And this bad boy right here will light up the whole damn city block and make people think there's something like chaotic going on. And that's what you want. That's what you want to have in a flashlight. And so I don't mind carrying that thing right there if it's bulky or whatnot. And getting around to it, my knife of choice that I always carry with me on, like, just for my pocket knife. This is the best knife right here, hands down, that money can buy. I'm not kidding you. This is it. I've looked for the best EDC knife in my life, and this is it. This is the Benchmade Osborne. It's the Osborne 940 right here. And this bad boy, I don't know what it is about this thing, but it just feels so good in the hand. It feels like butter. I absolutely love this knife. And I went and got it one day after work. I was working at Subway, and I just got my paycheck. And I don't know why, I just went over and I was looking at this knife at the local sportsman store, and I was just like, man, I want to go in there and buy that. I went and got it after work, and I've had this thing for, I think, probably about, I'd say 2.5 years now. And I don't know what it is. The ergonomics behind it, the way it feels, the way it sits in the pocket, the thinness of it, everything about this knife, I absolutely love it. And funny thing about this knife, the other day I was headed to the airport, and I noticed I had it in my pocket, you know what I mean? And I didn't have any checked baggage or anything like that, so I just was like, shit, you know what I mean? I didn't know what to do. And I asked the Uber driver, I was like, hey man, can you pull over at that gas station right up there that's right before the airport? And he was just like, yeah man, sure. I was like, what do you need? I was just like, man, I'm just literally gonna put my knife under, like, I went outside and I stuck it right under a rock, and I remember where I put it. And then I asked the Uber driver on the way back, whenever I got done up in Seattle, if I could go back by that spot, and I picked up this knife. Like, literally, that's how much, like, this knife is the shit. Like, I love it. They have a carbon fiber version of this one too, and it's even nicer. It's really cool. But anyway, that's the Osborne 940 right there. I love that knife. And a wallet right here. I got this wallet from a company. It's called Anchored Threads. Type it in, that's their logo right there. And they make all kind of like minimalist wallet. Everything's handmade. It's done, I think, in a guy's like shop, just like locally in like his home or whatever it may be. And he doesn't do very much stuff. He just does a few orders every now and then. But this one right here is like one of the minimalist wallets, and it's all like actual high quality leather and everything like that. I really like this wallet. It's worn really well too. Like if you can see like the patina on it or whatnot, it wasn't like that when I got it, and it's really worn in quite well. I love this wallet for sure. So that's right there. I think it's the Anchored Threads Da Vinci wallet, if y'all want to look it up. And they have all kind of cool stuff too, like nice like leather things you can put like your coffee mugs in and all. Quite cool. And getting around to this, I guess these can go hand in hand together. This is the Lamy. I'll go ahead and just get into this first. This is the Lamy Safari right here. This is my go-to pen of choice. I'm in college, always taking notes. And this is pretty much what I've been using this since my junior year of high school. This same exact pen. I literally love this thing. I keep up with it. You can refill it with whatever color ink you want to. I usually just rock black in it, like black Noodler's ink, and you can check this out. Usually pop this off right here. I put a converter in it to where, basically all I have to do is just stick this pen down in ink and then twist this right here, and it sucks all the ink up into here, and I'm good to go for another month or two of whatever color I want. And I sit there and I draw with this thing, whatnot. Like I literally just use the ink freely in it, you know what I mean? Because I can just refill it whenever I need to. So like that's the cool thing about these pens. You can really just do whatever you want with them because the ink's like super cheap. And in this thing I got like all my notes and all kind of shit. Just like it's just scribble notes, bro. Like I'm talking like numbers, all kind of like private information in this thing. And it's just my notepad. I carry this with me all the time. This is leather too. This is actually Field Notes brand thing right here. If you want to check that out, I'm going to the Field Notes website, and this is the actual cover for it. I got this a while back. I really like this, and this thing's worn in very well too. It's just actually by like a leather company, and they did a collaboration with Field Notes and came up with this whole thing right here. And I really like this whole leather pouch system and whatnot. I don't know why. I love my leather stuff. Go ahead and getting around to it. Even got the leather phone case right here. This is just the iPhone 6s right here. And I got the leather phone case on it. I'm not going to show y'all the front of my phone because I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now. I'm going to let y'all in on something. Go into the Notes app on your phone. Go in there and basically type in your address. Type all your stuff out on the Notes app. Okay, everything. And the closest person to you, put their contact information in there, whether it be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whether it be your mom, your dad, whoever it may be, and label their name as that. And then put in there that you will give a cash reward for them returning your phone, and put that it has important business stuff on it, and you will give them a cash reward of the value of the phone. Basically, is literally what all it says. It's a full paragraph written out on there, all my information, telling them they'll get a cash reward for returning my phone, and gives them plenty of options of how to return it. And then under it, it says do the right thing. And I mean, you pretty much can't deny that. I mean, and that's huge, man. If you get your phone stolen nowadays, you're screwed. You know what I mean? And it's usually going to be some dipshit ass out there that wants to just take it and turn it in real quick and make a quick buck off of maybe pawning it, maybe giving it to GameStop. And that could be just something to stop. You know what I mean? Hey, they could be nice, or hey, you know what I mean? You give them the reward, at least you got your phone. Getting into this is my, I guess this will be the third knife of the EDC that I carry with me. This is my little Texas toothpick right here. And this is made by Case USA. It's a knife company, all made in the US. Everything's made in the USA with these. And it's just one of those old school knives, you know what I mean? It's just one of these old school like gentleman knives that you'd basically, I don't know, pull out at the bar or something while you're having a glass of whiskey, you know what I mean? It's something classy, something minimalistic, and whenever you're, say, in class or whatnot, like the other day, I had to cut my shoelaces of something random, and I went to go pull this thing out, and I was sitting there, I was like, if I pull that out, I'm probably going to really piss off that teacher, you know what I mean? Like, in college, they don't really care if you pull out a knife, but, you know what I mean? Like, if you pull out something like that, they may say something, but if you just pull out, like, something like this, and do what you got to do your little whittling, do whatever you got to cut, whatnot, put it back in your pocket, no one's going to ever say anything, and it's super, super gentleman-like knife. I love that little thing. Case knives, you can find these things on Amazon for really cheap, for like under like 40 bucks for the like super high quality knife. That thing is very sharp. And then getting around to the watch that I wear, I want to upgrade this soon. This is the this has been my daily driver for a while right here. This is just the movement. This is just the white chrono for movement, and it's MT is just the, like the kind of the, there it is right there. Look at this. This is the logo for it right here. If you wanted to see it, Movement is the brand right there. I don't know. I really like this watch a lot, but it's, I don't know. It's I feel like it's classy in a way, and it really goes with a lot of stuff. But at the same time, it's not as classy as, say, like all stainless watch or something with like an all like metal band to it. You know what I mean? It's kind of more of like a casual, like wear with your jeans and your dress shirt. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I really like that. And then getting around to the final thing, which I always carry with me, and I have since the day I started carrying it with me, is a good old bandana. And I literally, if I leave my house and I forget to put, because I keep these things in the wash, I have probably like 50 of these things. Have them going through the wash machine, have them in the dirty clothes, whatnot. And if I leave the house and I forget it, I turn around and I go back and grab it, because it is that important, man. I literally keep this in my back pocket every single day, and it's always in there. And the reason for this right here, there's a lot of reasons for it. I moved from I guess you could say a really kind of urban kind of environment, and I mean to where like it's, if you're around people on a daily basis or whatnot, this is for everybody out there. I was basically getting off the subject of what I was going into with the whole urban environment and whatnot. This is for everyone. I was even out the other day flying my drone, and I had the DJI Phantom 3 up. And the damn propeller, dude, I was riding back, and the wind started like flying the propellers like hauling ass. The wind kicked up, and that damn propeller cut my hand like right there, dude. And I'm talking, it was bleeding like crazy. And I had this in my back pocket. I would have ruined all my clothes, like if I wouldn't have this to be able to just, you know what I mean, put on the wound, make sure everything was all right. And I mean, that was just one case for it right there. Another case, you know what I mean? If you ever have, like, on this the other day, I was at a concert. I was at the G-Eazy concert, and I went up there and I'd gotten me some chips or whatnot. I don't know why, I was just a little bit hungry. I got some chips. I was sitting there, I didn't have anything to wipe my hands on. You don't have to get chip fingers. And so I had this. I was able to wipe my hands all off and be good. And that was pretty cool. But on the flip side of that, if y'all see a bunch of like the stars out there, if y'all see some like even some of the rappers out there nowadays, even, like if you see anybody that's like upper class that makes a good bit of money and usually carries one of these in their back pocket, watch what they do. 9 times out of 10, whenever they go to open like a public door or whatnot, they'll use this to open the public door or whatnot. You know what I mean? Just like casually, I mean, not making it obvious, just pull it out of your back pocket, open the public door with it. And right then and there, you're not touching basically the guy that just wiped his ass with, you know what I mean, the homeless guy that wiped his ass and touched a door at the 7-Eleven, you know what I mean? You're not putting your hand on that same door that, you know what I mean, that is just disease, bro. Like, there could be, think about all the dirty ass people that go in and out of like a gas station on a daily basis. And if you just walk up and you open it with that, you're good, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about catching, because I've gotten that before. Like, I had a simple bee sting. I know this wouldn't affect anything of it, but this thing is literally, it's, I don't know, I haven't gotten sick since I started doing this, but I had a bee sting on my elbow, and I went into class, and I guess one of the desks had Mercer on it. And, you know, if any of y'all know what that is, that stuff is no joke. Like, literally, all of a sudden, that bee sting turned into like an open wound on my elbow, and it's just because like dirty ass people, you know what I mean? You're in a dirty ass setting, a dirty ass environment. And the same thing that could be with a cut on your hand or anything, you know what I mean? You're just subjecting yourself straight to that. Anyways, that's just something I do, and I really enjoy having a bandana in my back pocket for all that stuff. But this is just literally, I carry this stuff with me every single day in my pockets, all this stuff right here. And this is just kind of my EDC Pocket Dump, guys, if y'all wanted to look at it. And just like a quick review of everything. iPhone, this is my watch right here, the Movement watch. Got the Lamy Safari. The Benchmade, this is the the Benchmade Osborne 940. Just the good old black diamond carabiner for my key system. This is the Fultz Minimalist neck knife right here, and PD35 for the light. Got the good old Anchored Threads Da Vinci wallet is my everyday carry wallet, and right in here I got the good old Field Notes inside the leather Field Notes pad. And good old Case USA knife. And I think that's it, guys. Oh yeah, and the good old bandana, as y'all know. But that's kind of my pocket dump for right now, guys. If y'all enjoyed the video, throw it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.